Hello my loves, and welcome to this month's reading for Sagittarius. This is going to be for the month of July 2023, and I definitely recommend, since these are general readings, to check these for your rising and sun sign. That way you can kind of take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's get right into it. As always, if you like my content, be sure to hit that like button, comment below, share or subscribe. We got a ton of planets retrograde coming up, so I know we need this right now. Let's see what our spirit guides have for our Sagittarius. What messages our Sagittarius may need. Ooh, not my best shuffle, I'm not gonna lie. There you go. Let's do one more good one. All right, we got 19 light, 7 triumph, 6 material and spiritual prosperity, 2 mental conflict. This is a heavy hitter, honestly. Let's do one more. 1 love begins. All right, Sag. So I feel like there's a lot of light and beauty and happiness around you for sure. Like this 19 light is kind of you coming out of a dark period. So you might have gone through a depression in the near past, like the past few months, past year, something like that. And you're finally coming out of that. You're finally feeling more like yourself, feeling invigorated, not feeling as weighed down by things going on around you and in your personal life, in the outer world, stuff like that. So 7 triumph is moving through that cycle, coming out on the other end. I feel like you're finally getting a chance to maybe look at some things that you couldn't when your energy was consumed by this period. So having to look at maybe different things in business or health and immediate relationships that, like I said, you just couldn't do before. You didn't have the reserves, you didn't have the time, like your energy was consumed by other stuff. So material, spiritual prosperity, I love this. I see changes that you're making in your job, in your business is really growing, a lot of abundance for you. So some of you are moving up. Maybe you're opening a business, expanding your business, or moving up in the job that you have. But either way, coming into more money and more abundance for yourself, which we love to see. And it's just like, again, having the energy to do so, having the energy to put forward into your work when maybe you didn't have that before. You just had to go through some certain things that were a little foundationally shaking for you. Then with the mental conflict, I want to pull a couple that kind of go with that. So we have 5 wisdom and 1 passion ignited. So the mental conflict for me is like, I feel that you're not really aligning yourself with people that really resonate with you. And I mean, we all have to be around people that are different than us, right? And have different values than us and live differently than us. That's just the reality of life. But at the same time, you're like wanting to be in a more intimate space with people that really do resonate and see you for who you are. So like 5 wisdom is looking for your soul tribe, looking for those soul connections. So I feel like you're going to be putting in energy toward creating that community that much more. So that could be just like some sort of group, event, meeting, class, something like that, where you are seeking that out this month. You are working toward making that connection. And this could be once a week, once a month. You just really like want to be around people that you feel get you, you feel see you, have similar values to you, and there's nothing wrong with that. The mental conflict part is like, you know, why am I staying in these spaces that aren't necessarily serving me, right? Do I need to do something different? So I feel like the whole thing is you're wanting this space, you're wanting this environment, but at the same time, the thing that you're looking for doesn't exist yet because you are going to create it. So there is something here that you're going to build up and make for yourself, like create that space because you're looking for it out there and it doesn't exist, right? So that's where passion ignited comes in for me. Having the energy and the willpower to create the things that you want, the community that you seek, looking for like-minded people. Like that's a really big thing for you. And then one, love begins. Beautiful card. Finally having the energy to fill your own cup. So a lot of you, I feel like this group too is like spirit-based practice. So something that has to do with spirit, your spiritual beliefs, and kind of honing into that, growing that, looking for that community. I feel like this is a big part of you that feels that that's been missing, or maybe you have a little bit of it or have had it in the past, but you want it to be bigger, you want it to be more profound than it is. Let me see what else we have. A power card, and then 9 material harvest. So you have a lot coming in with like money, monetary stuff. I feel like from this group too, it's going to grow more than you think. And I feel like you're meant to be a leader, and you're not really letting yourself fully lead, or you're thinking like, oh, somebody else does it and they already do it better, or like, who am I to do this when it's so saturated, or there's so many other people doing this. But if you're looking for it and you're not finding exactly what you're looking for, then there's nobody really doing it like you, right? There's so many people in the world, and we tend to attract, people that are a vibrational match. So don't underestimate what creating something can bring you, like creating a group, creating some sort of, like I said, weekly or monthly connection that really grows into something else. So this could be even like a short-term thing that you're creating. It could be like, oh, a couple months, this group is going to meet and we're going to talk about XYZ and we're going to work on this, and that ends, but then it births life to something else or opens another door for you. Don't underestimate that. The 8 power card really just shines light on the qualities in you that already exist, Sag. Like, you are a fire sign, you are a seeker of truth, a seeker of answers. Like, you already have these strong qualities in yourself, and it's just giving them a voice, putting them out into the world, letting yourself shine a light on them and share them with other people is what's really going to bring you happiness. Then 3, recognition and reward. If that's not confirming, I don't know what is. And 2, spiritual union. So the people you're connecting with now that you don't really feel are a big match or vibrational match, it's because a part of you believes that like you kind of have to connect in that way, and you have to accept that. And again, it's not that you're going to always be around people that are just like you. And I really don't think that that's even valuable. Like, we kind of have to be in spaces with other types of people to grow and evolve. But either way, you really do want to create something. And I feel like you're just worried about how it's going to be received, when at the end of the day, you have recognition reward. So like, people are going to receive it well. And those that don't, honestly, are just not meant for you anyways. It's going to be like, overall, a positive or more positive feedback than you think. Like, you're worried about the negative feedback, which is making you completely ignore the positive feedback. And the fact that you're not actually putting it out into the world yet, all you're thinking about is the negative. You're not even getting to see the positive feedback that would come from it, if that makes sense. So allowing yourself to get clear on that vision and put it out there into the world, put yourself out there and let yourself be heard, let yourself kind of create this community, create this environment, is going to really bring you a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, and a lot of wealth, apparently. So it's kind of a win-win all around. But yeah, I hope that kind of resonates with you, Sag, and gives you some clarity on what's to come for you this month ahead. As always, if you like my readings, be sure to hit that like button or comment below and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Take care.